What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
If you enjoy fantasy and sci-fi with a little teen drama and romance, it's official. We have some awesome new content to look forward to. After the CW canceled Legacies, we are in desperate need of something like this. Here is everything you need to know about Teen Wolf, the movie. Why was Teen Wolf canceled? Before we get into details regarding the most recent project that will hopefully do justice to its predecessors, we first need to go through some history about Teen Wolf and the reasons for it being canceled. As one of MTV's most successful TV shows, TW was such a hit among all of those vampire projects that were extremely popular a decade ago. The series drew inspiration from the 1980s film of the same name, but it differed a lot from the source material, which was perfect since this way we saw a more suitable plot with some really addictive storylines. The series followed the life of the werewolf Scott McCall, a character played by Tyler Posey, and his friends as they tried to save their California town of Beacon Hills from supernatural dangers. Something pretty similar to TVD and Legacies. Anyways, TW lasted for 6 seasons before being canceled, which was a bit shocking because a lot of fans thought the series deserved to go beyond season 6. The 6th installment had 20 episodes, with the first 10 premiering in 2017 and the other half being released in 2018. According to most reports, the TV show got canceled because MTV was trying to move away from scripted shows and return to music and unscripted content. But there was another reason why we haven't seen a direct continuation of the series so far. The 6th installment of the show noticed a major viewership decline. The first installment of the series was released way back in 2011, and believe it or not, over millions of viewers tuned in back then for an episode. The 6th installment was far from this number, with under 500,000 viewers. The most important thing is that the show ended on a cliffhanger, which was the creator's way of telling fans that the story isn't over, and it's just a matter of time until we see a proper conclusion to the story that we all grew up with.
Coach, it's 5 minutes for a bathroom break, okay? We've been on this thing for like 3 hours.
A film adaptation. The much-anticipated continuation of the series comes after what seemed like a decade. More precisely, it's been 5 years since the MTV series ended. As aforementioned, MTV's popular supernatural drama ended in 2017 with its 100th and final episode. We've been through many fan-made-up theories about the continuation, and one thing we've noticed is that fans are kind of disappointed that this time they'll see a continuation in the form of a feature film. We have to agree with them, as this would have been much better if the project was a TV show. This way, we would have had more years of being entertained by awesome content. Anyways, Variety reported that the series creator Jeff Davis has partnered with Paramount Plus to create a movie revival that will again focus on the evils threatening Scott McCall and Beacon Hills. So who is coming back for the upcoming project? Will all of the original cast members return to reprise their roles? Are there new additions? What kind of plot should fans expect? Let's find out. Current status. There are still some fans wondering if Teen Wolf is a TV show worth watching, and we're here to assure you that yes, it is a must-watch. Once you start watching it, you'll be captivated by the relationship between Scott and Allison. And while it's quite simple, if you enjoy fantasy and sci-fi with a little teen drama and romance, this is the show for you. When it comes to the upcoming film, its current status is in development. We also know that the film will only be available on Paramount Plus. Tyler Posey, who plays Scott McCall, and Colton Hayes, who plays Jackson Whitmore, will return. But we'll talk about the returning cast members a bit later on in the video. In a tweet on March 21st, Paramount Plus released the first look at Posey on set, with the caption, "The pack is back at Beacon Hills. Work on the hashtag Teen Wolf movie has officially begun." Before we continue with more pieces of information, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Expected plot. As previously mentioned, the story will continue with the characters trying to save Beacon Hills from supernatural threats. According to Variety, only a werewolf like Scott McCall, no longer a teenager yet still an alpha, can gather both new allies and reunite trusted friends to fight back against what could be the most powerful and deadliest enemy they've ever faced. Returning cast members. Thanks to Variety, we know that most of the original cast members will return to reprise their famous roles. Sadly, some actors decided not to come back. The actors we'll see in the continuation are Tyler Posey, Holland Roden, Shelley Hennig, Crystal Reed, Orny Adams, Lyndon Ashby, J.R. Bourne, Seth Gillum, Colton Haynes, Ryan Kelly, Melissa Ponzio, and Dylan Sprayberry. Variety didn't mention Dylan O'Brien, Arden Cho, and Tyler Hoechlin, with fans assuming that they chose not to act in the project. There was a bit of drama with Arden, as according to a report by Deadline, she decided to not reprise her role as Kira in the upcoming movie after she was offered half the salary of her white co-stars. Dylan O'Brien also confirmed that we won't see him in the film in an interview with Variety on March 9, 2022. It was a difficult decision, a lot went into it, he said, adding that the show couldn't be dear to him. His reason for not coming back to the already familiar set is that he believes his character's story was given a proper conclusion back in 2017. Honestly, it doesn't really bother us that he's not returning. I mean, of course, fans will miss him, but if he believes his story was given a proper conclusion, we'll respect his decision. What bothers us is the fact that Arden was offered half the salary of her co-stars. I mean, come on. On March 14th, Cody Christian, who plays Theo, confirmed he's not coming back as well, stating that the reason for him refusing to appear in the upcoming project is scheduling conflicts. What do you guys think of this? Are you satisfied with the returning cast members? Let us know before we continue with new cast additions. Honestly, we think the creator did a good job gathering so many familiar faces for one additional venture, but he could have done a better job with the salaries. Anyways, aside from seeing the already familiar faces we all grew up with, we'll also see the new cast members you know, just to spice things up for the plot. As previously mentioned, Tyler will return, but this time we'll see his son. Per a report by TV Line, Vince Mattis will portray 15-year-old Ellie Hale. According to a separate report by Variety, viewers will also see Nomi Nankashki and Amy Lynn Workman as Deputy Ishta and Hikari Zhang, respectively. Well, we have to agree that the project seems quite promising, and it certainly lives on high expectations.
You're not a monster. You're a werewolf.
Release date. The first time we heard that Teen Wolf film is in development was back in September 2021, on the series finale's 4th anniversary. We do know that the filming has wrapped up, and the creators have also confirmed that the film will premiere sometime in 2022. You've got nothing to worry about because the film is certainly coming out this year, and although there is no exact release date announced, our guess is that we'll see the project sometime at the end of the summer at the earliest. We previously mentioned that a lot of fan-favorite TV shows got cancelled this year, including the TVD spin-off series Legacies and our favorite Riverdale, with fans wondering why the shows got cancelled. Thankfully, we have some content to look forward to, and perhaps the film will get a sequel. Who knows? After all, we live in a world where sequels, prequels, threequels, remakes, and reboots prevail. Are you excited about the Teen Wolf movie? What are your hopes for it? Do you guys have any theories regarding its plot? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.